whistle, and we're fixing to get set to kick. Back deep for the Bulldogs is number 2, Dalton Dallas. I think it's number 7, Kelby Wheeler. And it is a deep kick over the head of Dalton Dallas into the end zone. And
kickoff into the end zone.
You know, what I've seen is, you know, like I said, usually around the 15. I have not seen that. And the Bulldogs going to have to go 80 yards. And that's tough. And that's tough. When you can do that in single-A football, that's a great weapon you can have. So the Bulldogs are going to come out. And Link got the play from his dad. He's gone to the huddle. And we're going to get started right here. So we're going to come out in a 2-by-1 set. We're in a pistol formation. Lancaster the deep back. Dalton Dallas lined up to the right of the quarterback. 2 receivers right. Bird will line up in the slot to the right. Link gets a snap, and whistle blows.
I don't believe it was ready for play.
I don't understand that. Let's see what they call right here. I didn't see any flags. Oh, we got a ball on the field. Ball on the field. So, all right, now we're getting set to play. So we're staying in that same formation. 2-by-1, 2 receivers right. Gets the snap. He's looking to his right to throw. He throws a slant to Joe Birdwell. Off his hands, incomplete.
That's intended for number 4.
So he had that one in his hands. It was a good pass. He's got to come down with those.
Yeah, they're keeping that safety right in the middle of the field right there.
Now, when we played Midway was really reading that, and they actually picked one off and took it to the house. So Mount Juliet Christian has been watching any film. They might play that and try the same thing. So they're going to come. We're going to come out. We're going to send that same formation. Massey lined up to the left. So he's a single receiver. 2 receivers right. Bird will line up in the slot. He's going to hand it up the middle to Lancaster. He's got a seam, and he's going to pick up close to 10 yards. So it's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. They're going to mark him down on the 29. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
And off to number 14, Tyler Lancaster for 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Well, Lancaster found a little seam right there on the right side. He was able to get 9 yards and put the Bulldogs in a 3rd and manageable. So we break the huddle. We got receiver right, receiver left. Link is under center. I think we're in a wing tee set, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Run up the middle by quarterback Aubrey Link for the Bulldogs. 1st down.
What was that, about 5, 6 yards?
Yeah, they got 7 yards right there.
7 yards. They're going to mark him down on the 37.
We got the size advantage up front.
We do. We do have some big kids. So after the quarterback sneak, the Bulldogs have a fresh set of downs. Ball on the Bulldogs' 37-yard line. So far, great mix-up in play calls. A couple of runs, a couple of passes. We're in that pistol formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Link is in the pistol. Gets the snap, and he's going to hand it to Dallas going left. And he's got a big route, and he's going to break a tackle, and we got a flag. And I believe that's going to be holding.
Yeah, I believe it's coming back.
That was almost too big a hold to run through, not to be holding. Let's see what they call. It is holding on the Bulldogs, and so a great run by number 2, Dalton Dallas, is going to be negated, and it's going to back them up. And we're going to have Bulldogs going to have a 1st down and about 20 in order to get to 1st. So
will be 1st and 20.
Looks like they're going to back them all the way up to the 29-yard line.
On the positive, Coach Reynolds has got this offensive line firing off tonight.
And they do. I mean, that's 2 really good runs. Well, actually, a really good run by Lancaster. Great job on the quarterback sneak, and a great job on the run right there. So Coach Reynolds he's got these boys ready this week.
Mount Juliet Christian, they know they're a little undersized. They're blitzing their middle linebacker about every play up the middle.
All right, so the Bulldogs in a 2-by-2 set. Dallas line up in the slot to the left. Birdwell to the slot to the right. Lancaster the deep back. Quarterback's in the gun. He's looking to his left to throw. And he's got a receiver trying to hit him deep and overthrows the intended receiver, Dalton Dallas. He had a step on the defender.
Pass intended for number 2, Dalton Dallas, incomplete.
All right,
second down and 20.
We got 2nd down, 20 to go, and you know, we've had some success with the run game. Let's see if we try to get a chunk of it back right here on the ground.
Yeah, we don't need 20. We need 10 and 10 right here.
All right, so Link, he gets the call from the sideline, and we break the huddle. We're saying that 2-by-2 set. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left of the quarterback. Dallas is lined up the slot to the left, goes in motion to the right. He's looking to his right to throw. He throws it to little hitch route to Joe Birdwell. He was double covered.
Pass
Ball's
intended for number
incomplete.
4, Joseph Birdwell, incomplete. Will be 3rd down and 20.
So 3rd down and 20 for the Bulldogs. If you're Mount Juliet Christian, you don't need to let them get a bunch, but you can give up about 10 yards right here and still force the Bulldogs to punt.
That safety in the middle of the field, it's going to be hard to get that slant pass.
And I'm going to be careful because if he breaks on that.
Yeah, lucky the ball went straight down to the ground.
All right, and so Bulldogs come out in a 3-receiver set to the left, 1 to the right. Taylor, the single receiver to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. He gets the snap. He's looking to his left to throw. And he's going to take off. He's got a lot of room to run. And, Aubrey breaks the tackle. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 30, the 20. And he's going to be run out of bounds.
It's about the 14-yard line.
So he's going to be around the 14-yard line. So great run by number 12, Aubrey Link.
First down.
That 3 wide receiver set to the left, the safety in the middle of the field vacated and left just a huge lane for a run.
I know, he didn't really have to break any tackles right there. I think just made one guy miss and he was gone. So we're going to come out under center. It's going to be the I formation. 2 receivers line up to the left, 1 to the right. Lancaster the deep back. Get the snap. He's going to toss it to the left to Lancaster. And he's going to get outside, and he's going to be brought down for about a gain of 8. Maybe about 7 or 8. And that's going to be a 2nd down for the Bulldogs deep into Mount Juliet Christian territory.
Number 2, Dalton Dallas laid a lick right there on that block.
So we may see another quarterback sneak here at second inches. This is the ball about the 5-yard line. We break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Link is going to go under center, I believe. No, we're going to be not pistol. Dallas line up to the right of quarterback. Tyler Lancaster, the deep back. He's going to snap. He's going to hand it to Lancaster, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And let's see if they got a first down. They don't need much.
I believe he got it.
Carried by number 14,
Nope.
Tyler
No, they
Lancaster.
mark him.
Be 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down.
No,
No,
they give it
they
to
got
him. They give it to him. So he needed a few inches, and I think that's what he got. He didn't need a whole lot at all. And so the ball was on the outside of the 5, and now it's on the inside of the 5.
Carry up the middle, actually good enough for another Bulldogs first down.
We come out in a pistol formation. No, gun formation, 2-by-2 set. Dallas goes in motion. He lines up to the right. Looking to the right to throw, and he throws it to Houston Taylor. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So great job by the Bulldogs, who got down
caught by number 23,
into a 3rd and 20
Houston
situation
Taylor
to go the length of the field and pick up 6. And now we're going to see if we can get an extra point right here.
It's a statement drive.
That's what you want. You want to open up with the ball, you need to score.
I believe Coach Link scripted that series right there. That was solid.
Was. So Link is going to kick the extra point. Younger Link's going to hold. Gets a snap. And we got a flag. That kick was good, but I think we're going to have a false start. No, all sides on the Saints. All right, and so what we may do is we may decline this, move up. No, we're not going to go for it. I figure we might go for it since we're a little closer to the goal line. We're going to kick instead. So Aubrey Link getting the kick. Aiden Link holds. He's up, and it is good. With 8:36 left to play in the first quarter, the Bulldogs have taken an early lead, 7-0. We'll be right back. Bulldogs getting set to kick off to the Saints. Link is doing the kicking duty, and I think back deep for the Saints is number 1, Hezekiah Amick. and number 2, Micah Smith. And so it's going to be kicked to the right, and they're just going to kick it out of bounds. Don't give them a chance, and so the Bulldogs are going to be throwing the flag, and the Saints are going to take over on their own 35-yard line. So for the Saints, they've been here before. They got down early against Lookout Valley before they kind of exploded for a few touchdowns. They do have a few athletes. Offensively, they're not a bad team. They hung tough with Providence Christian and really dominated Republic. So let's see what they do here. And word is, and you said this earlier, we're going to sell out and blitz. So Mount Juliet Christian going to come out in the gun, 2 receivers to the left. H-back lined up to the right. Number 8, that is Cartwright, is lined up in the backfield, and he's going to go off to the right. And he's going to keep churning out some hard yards and finally be brought down just on the other side of the 40-yard line, it looks.
Carry by number 8, Zach Cartwright. For 5 yards, it'll be second down.
So they're going to give him about a 5-yard gain. It's going to be about second down and 5 to go.
For a freshman, Cartwright's a good-looking athlete.
He is, and they've got a lot of freshmen that look good. So here in a few years, Mount Juliet Christian, they're going to be tough to handle. So Mount Juliet Christian's going to come out. They're going to stay in the gun. Cartwright lined up to the left, 3 receivers to the left. I think we got a tight end lined up on the right. All right, and so we get the snap, and he's going to hand it going right, and he's got a lane over there. And, I think he lost his footing a little bit. So he picked up about 3 on the carry, and it's going to be about third down and about 2 for the
Tackle
first.
made by number 4, Joseph Birdwell. It'll be third down.
All right, and so the ball is on the Mount Juliet Christian's own 43-yard line. Need to get to the 45 for a first. They're going to stay in that same formation, tight end right, 3 receivers to the left. Quarterback's going to be in the gun, Cartwright lined up to the left. So he got a snap, and he's going to hand it off back to the right. He's going to get behind his blockers, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. Dalton Dallas almost jumped right there, but he did stay on the line, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Decision time right here.
They've run it to the right quite a bit, and I think they're going to bring in the punt team. So big 3 and out for the Bulldogs. I mean, we need to make sure they don't fake one here.
It's 4th and about 3.
No, they're going to go for it. All right, so they got in the gun, 2 receivers right, 2 left, and they are going to punt it. He's going to look to throw. Quarterback's going to roll out, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds. Turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. They take over deep into Saints territory around the 40-yard line.
That was a big stop there.
And I just got a score update. Macon County is up on Smith County 3-0. So the Bulldogs going to take over on the Saints 40-yard line. And so if we can put one in the end zone right here early in the first quarter, that'll give us a commanding 14-0 lead. And then put a lot of pressure on the Saints. All right, and so Link, he gets this call from the sideline. We break the huddle. We got 2 receivers lined up to the right, 1 to the left. Dallas lined up to the H-back to the right. Lancaster lined up to the left, and the quarterback is in the gun. Gets the snap, and he's going to hand it to Lancaster, and he's going to go right. He's got a crease, and he is going to be tackled short of the 30-yard line. He's going to, actually, no, he's going to keep going. They're finally going to blow it down.
Carry by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. It'll be second down.
So far, they have no answer for our run game.
No. And this is something we've not really seen much of the Bulldogs the first 3 games, just line it up and try to run it down the other team's throat. So great adjustment by Coach Link. About a 9-yard carry by Tyler Lancaster puts the ball on the Saints 31-yard line. And so we're going to get a timeout right here with 5:30 left to play. And we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Timeout called by.
And they are trying to put another one in the end zone. So we're going to come out in 2-by-1 set, pistol formation. Getting the snap, he's going to hand it to Lancaster going left. And Lancaster found no room to run right there. And he's going to be tackled. I don't know if he got the first down or
Hand off
not.
up the middle. It's number 14, Tyler Lancaster, for no gain. 3rd down.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. And we might see a quarterback sneak right here. All right, and so Link gets to play from the sideline. He's running back into the huddle. Like you said, Coach, we do have that size advantage, and we could kind of line it up and probably should be able to get a push up the middle to get a first down right here. So we're going to stand a pistol formation, 2-by-1 set. Going to get the snap. He's going to hand it to Lancaster, and he's going to get the first down. Oh, no.
We got a ball loose.
Oh, no. So another fumble, and this was a killer last time the Bulldogs played in this stadium.
Fumble on the play recovered by
Fumbles.
Juliet Christian.
5 fumbles.
By number 4, Andy Griffith.
That's recovered by number 4, Andy Griffith.
So Andy was on the fumble, and the Saints are going to take over, and Coach Link is livid.
They stood him up and just kind of raked it, and he didn't have it with 2 hands and let it go.
You practice that.
They probably seen the midway film and.
Yep. So Saints catch a break. They come out in a 3-receiver set to the right. Quarterback is going to be in the gun. Looks like they got a tight end lined up to the left. Actually, not a tight end. I guess you call him a receiver lined up tight. He's going to get the snap, and then the quarterback's going to roll out to the right. He's got room to throw. He's going to complete it to number 1 for about a gain of 6. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 4 for the Bulldogs. I meant for the Saints. So, huge break for the Saints. The way things were going, you thought, man, the Bulldogs are moving the ball uncontested, and then turn it over and giving the ball right back.
Defensively, we're really aggressive tonight. We're matched up on the outside.
So I think there's a lot of talking going on right here.
Looks like it might be offset.
It is. It is. All right, so they're just going to replay the down, offset it. Kind of warn the players and talk to them, so a lot of jawing going on. Yeah, and to your point, we are really aggressive. We have no safety, and we are playing a lot in the box to really stop the run. So they stand that 3-receiver set to the left. Get the snap, and he's going to roll out to his left. He's going to hit number 3, and he's got some room to run. He's going to try to make one miss. That's number 24, E.J. Massey, on the tackle.
It's going to be coming back. They was holding Dalton Dallas on the edge right there.
Oh, so
Tackle made by number 24,
that's going to negate a
Massey.
first down for the Saints, and it's going to be backing up 10 yards. So Saints are looking at a 2nd long.
Dallas, he's a heady player. He really sold it. He threw his hands up in the air. Really wasn't much of a hole, but he did a good job of selling it.
All right, and so that backs them up 10 yards. Got a 2nd down and about, I guess 2nd down and about 13 to go. Got 3:54 left to play in the first quarter. Been a slow quarter.
Penalty on the play for 10 yards.
So they come out in a 3-receiver to the left set. Running back lined up to the left of the quarterback. Going to get the snap, and he's going to roll out to his left. And he's going to try to get the edge, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Oh. I don't know if it'd be a late hit or not, but then it wasn't. And he's going to pick up a few, I think. And it's going to be 3rd down and still long for the Dogs.
Tackle made by number 54, Damian Patterson.
All right, so Damian Patterson on the tackle. Picked up about a yard. So 3rd down
And
and
that brings up
12.
another 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 for the Saints. They need something right here. They've yet to have a first down in this game. All right, now the Saints are going to come out. 3 receivers to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. Cartwright lined up to the right of the quarterback. Tight end to the left. He's going to get it. He's going to look. Oh, he's got a receiver. Great play by number 9, Adrian Seaver.
If he don't bat that down, he might score.
Well, I think if the quarterback don't lob it, he might score. That was a terrible pass by the quarterback.
Coach Madden and Coach Walker Reynolds, defensive coordinators for this team, got this defense flying around early on.
They're doing real good.
That brings up
very good to start this game out. And so we're getting ready to punt. Punting for the Bulldogs for the Saints is number 11, Evan Padilla. And it's going to go out of bounds at around the 48-yard line. So while we're switching offenses and defenses, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. The Bulldogs, they're going to take over on their own 47-yard line. Doing a good job running the football tonight. We're going to come out in a wing set. Lancaster and Dallas the backs. No, it's Lancaster the back, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. I'm going to be down around the 50. It'll be second down and about 7 for the Bulldogs. So ball sitting right on midfield, closest to the Bulldogs sideline.
4 yards brings up second down and 6.
All right, so Link gets the call. We're going under 2:30 left to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs come out in 2-by-2 set. Link is a quarterback in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left. Bird will line up to the slot to the right. Looks to the left to throw. Throws it out to Lancaster, covered up by number 7, Lincoln Higginbotham. It's going to fall incomplete. Third down for the Dogs.
Third down.
Just a little high.
Not a bad throw, like you said, just a little high. So we got third down right here for the Dogs. And so does Coach Link go for it if?
I'd say you're playing for 2 downs right here.
I think you're right. Midfield, it's hard to gauge it sometimes. All right, so we come out. 2 receivers line up to the left. This is going to be a big quarterback power to the left. And Link, I don't know, he's going to roll out to throw it. And
hit him right in the hands.
Last year a lot, we'd line up in that formation. Link would just take off with it. So it brings up fourth down for the Bulldogs. Let's see what we decide to do.
We're looking toward the sideline. I think we're going to go.
You up 7-0. Why not? Nope.
No.
We're going to punt it. So Dallas is going to snap it. Aubrey's going to kick.
If you're wanting a Dan Campbell right here, this will be the time.
Yep. They got nobody. Great punt. High punt. And it's going to go into the end zone, and the Saints are going to get it on their own 20-yard line. So good high punt by number 12, Aubrey Link.
Punt out of the end zone for a touchback. It'll be Mount Juliet Christian Academy's ball. 1st and 10.
Aubrey got a little unlucky there. It took a Mount Juliet Christian bounce, landed on about the 10.
Yeah, usually, that's what you want to do with the ball when you kick it. Now, that high spiral, usually you get it to land, and if anything, it's going to pop straight up. But like you said, it got a little too nose over and kicked into the end zone. And give the Saints the ball on their own 20-yard line. So the Saints are going to come out in a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback is in the gun. They got number 2 in the backfield, Micah Smith, line up to the right of the quarterback. He's going to get the snap. He's looking to pass. He's looking to his right to throw, and he's going to throw it up. And off the fingertips of number 1, Hezekiah Amick.
It's a good play by Kelby Wheeler coming off his guy.
Pass intended for number 1, Hezekiah Amick. Incomplete. Will be second down.
Not a bad pass by the quarterback. Threw it to where only his guy could get it. But, we were in coverage right there. I think it was Lancaster and Wheeler, like you said, on the coverage. So great job by the Bulldogs. And it's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Saints. They're going to stay in that 2-by-2 set. Quarterback's in the gun. Get the snap, and he's going to hand it going around. He's going to try to cut it up the middle, but he's going to be met by number 75, Jordan Ray. And he's going to lose a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints, back on their own 18-yard line.
Tackle made by number 2, Dalton Dallas. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So you mentioned this earlier. Number 7, Lincoln Higginbotham, he's probably the best-looking kid on the field. He's just a freshman, and, you know, they've not featured him a whole lot.
No, they haven't. They went away from him. They had a little success those first 2 runs, and they've kind of went to the air a little bit.
All right, so they go 3 receiver set to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Smith is lined up to the left of the quarterback. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw it up to him, and his ball is going to go out of bounds. Incomplete. All right, and so we got 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Saints are getting ready to punt to the Bulldogs.
Higginbotham, incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So Saints are still looking for their first down of the game. Not been able to have a lot of success. I think they see a lot of man coverage, and they're trying to just hit it deep. And so far, the Saints haven't been able to come down with it. So Bird will back deep to receive the punt. Get the snap. And he gets his foot into it. It's going to hit about the 45. And it's going to take a Saints bounce. And I think they're going to mark him down at the 41-yard line. So that was a mistake by the Saints touching it because it was still rolling.
Yeah. Story of this first quarter so far is Red Bull Springs' offensive line and defensive line. They've controlled this game.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have had a lot of success running the football. Not a lot of success through the air. A lot of drop passes, but Lancaster and Dallas both have been churning out some tough yards, and the Saints really haven't had an answer for it. So the Bulldogs are going to take over on their own 41-yard line. 2 receivers left. Taylor, the single receiver, to the right. Dallas line up the H-back to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Lancaster line up right of the quarterback. Link is looking to his left to throw. He's going to throw a screen to number 2, Dalton Dallas, and he's got a lot of people out in front, and he may be gone. He's at the 10 and going to be drugged down. Going to be drugged down inside the 10-yard line.
Pass caught by number 2, Dalton Dallas.
And that was a great lead block by number 78, Chris Martinez, right there to really put his guy on the ground. So it's going to be 1st down and goal. Ball's going to be inside the 10. Looks to be just short of the 5-yard line. And so
Mount Juliet Christian didn't recognize screen, and the whole D-line
they sold out on
it. And it was all he had. He had 2 blockers in front.
All right, so we're going to come out in pistol formation. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. He's going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to go up the middle, and he's not going to find anything or any room whatsoever. He's going to be tackled. He's going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs, and that's going to end the first quarter. So your score after 1, Bulldogs lead the Saints 7-0, but the Bulldogs are hunting the end zone once again. We'll be right back. They've got the Saints defense a little confused right now. All right, so we're going to line up 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left of the quarterback. And gets the snap. He's looking to the left to throw, and he throws it out to Joe Birdwell. Joe drops it.
Yeah.
Falls
a little low, but he should have caught that one.
That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. So it brings up 3rd down for the Dogs. And you got 2 more downs to get this.
Not be surprised if we don't see a little quarterback power right here.
All right, so Link gets the call from the sideline. He's in the huddle. They're going to stay in that 2-by-2 set. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the right of the quarterback. He's going to get the snap. He's looking to his left to throw. Low, Link's got a touchdown. Touchdown Bulldogs, 13-0.
Aubrey Link, and that's another Bulldogs touchdown.
So 13-0. Pending the extra point. So I don't think that was designed. I think Link just saw it and took off.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a slant pass and seen the safety cheat over, and he just tucked it and ran it in.
Snap, hold is good. With 11:53 left to play in the half, Bulldogs extending the lead, 14-0. We'll be right back.
14-0.
So number 7 for the Saints, he's one of the kids was telling you about. He's limping a little bit. I don't know if he got, when they threw it up to him, that done it or what. So Link is getting set to kick it off. We kicked it out of bounds last time. Let's see what we decide to do here. And he's going to kick it out of bounds once again. And they're not going to kick it to him, so
yep.
Give it to him on the 35. All right, so the Saints are going to start on their own 35-yard line. They've yet to get a first down.
They're going to make them re-kick it.
They're going to back them up, make them re-kick. All right. And, I mean, they've got the athletes to get a good return right here, so they're going to be kicking, I think, back on their own 35.
I don't know if we have in the bag, but I would almost squib this.
I think you're right. I wouldn't kick it to him. All right, so we're getting set to kick. All right, we backed up 5 yards. We're kicking off from the 35 now. So the Saints are going to get good field position right here. Whether or not they do anything with it, we'll see. All right, and so they're going to kick, and it's going to be fielded by number 2 at about the 30-yard line. He's going to get up, and he's going to be met immediately by number 2, Dalton Dallas. A tackle just short of the 40-yard line. Dallas come unblocked.
Dallas saved probably 30 yards right there.
Yep.
Tackle on a return made by number 2, Dalton Dallas.
So they're actually going to mark him about the 38-yard line, I believe, and that's where the Saints are going to take over. They're going to go out in a 3 receivers, I think, to the left. No, 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback's in the gun. Going to get the snap. He's going to hand it to number 8. He's going to cut it up the middle, and he's going to keep turning, and he's going to be tackled shy of the 45-yard line. I think they're going to mark him at the 44, so it's going to be about a 5-yard pickup, 5 or 6 yard pickup for the Saints. And I don't know why they've went away from that. That's been their most successful play. So they're going to hurry up to the line. They're going to stay in it. They're going to give it to him again, going around. He's going to cut it up, and this time he's going to get nowhere.
Stop the play by number 12, Aubrey Link. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, and so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. I mean, for the Saints. Ball is just shy of the 45-yard line. They need to get about 4 to get a first.
Chris Martinez and Jordan Ray, they're anchoring that middle right there.
Yeah, yes, they are. They're the biggest boys on that line. All right, so they stand at 2 receivers set to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Number 8's the back in the backfield. Get the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be thrown way short. It's going to fall incomplete.
It was intended for number 10, Daniel Viscalanos, the place kicker. He had a step or 2.
He did, and it just way underthrown. So Saints are forced to punt. All right, get the snap. Back deep is Joe Birdwell. And the kick, and it's going to go and hit about the 25-yard line, going to bounce inside the 20. And so the Bulldogs are going to take over, I guess, around close to their own 20-yard line.
Bulldogs will take over at their own 17-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10.
And so if the Bulldogs can score right here and extend that lead to 21-0, then you can really sell out on the run and come after the quarterback, because they're going to have to pass and they're going to have to find a way to get back into this game.
What about this Coach Madden defense? They've held Mount Juliet Christian in no first down so far.
I know. This is so far. We've played 3.5 games and only given up 2 touchdowns.
It's like the Baltimore Ravens of old.
I know. Chicago Bears, Pittsburgh Steelers. So we come out, 3 receivers lined up to the tight to the left, and he's going to give it to Lancaster, and he's not going to find much room. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and long.
I believe Mount Juliet Christian's starting to take a play out of our book. They're really lining up, blitzing, and trying to make us beat them through the air, I believe.
All right, and so the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout, so we'll take one, too, and pay a bill. We'll be right back. All right, now we're back, and Link is under center. He's going to give it to Lancaster going right. He's going to find a small crease. He's going to pick up maybe 5-6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down, and looks to be about 5 for the Bulldogs. Let's see where they mark it. They picked up about 8. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Did have a 2nd and 12. Picked up 8, 3rd down and 4. So good run by Tyler Lancaster.
Jerry up the middle for 4 yards, brings up 3rd down and 4.
I believe you're still in a running down here.
Yep. But we're going to come out in a 2-by-2 set. Bird will line up the slot to the right, Dallas slot to the left. Lancaster will line up to the left of the quarterback. Bird will go in motion. He's going to line up to the left of the quarterback. And Aubrey's going to roll out. He's got a receiver, and he's going to hit Birdwell. And it's going to be complete. I don't know if he's going to get the first or not. Yeah, they're going to give that to him. Yep, 1st down. Good throw and catch by
number 4, Joseph Birdwell.
number 12, Aubrey Link, and number 4, Joe Birdwell. So they got up to the Saints 33-yard line. No, 28-yard line, sorry. 9:05 left to play in the half. Bulldogs lead 14-0.
Coach, I believe we got a home spot there.
I think so. Because that was a really good spot. So we're going to come out in a wing T formation. He's going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to go right, and he's going to be met up in the middle by a couple of Saints, but he's going to pick up a few yards in the process.
Carry to number 14, Tyler Lancaster.
So they're going to give him about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Dogs. The clock is continuing to tick.
Tyler Lancaster, he's running behind his pads tonight.
He's running very hard. He's not been tackled for a loss, I don't think, many times at all. He's been picking up chunks most of the night. I'm going to send that same formation. Receiver line up on both sides. He's going to hand it to him again. And he's going to break a couple of tackles right there. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 40-yard line. And it's going to be enough for a Bulldogs 1st down and 10.
Lancaster, good enough for another Bulldogs 1st down.
They're sticking with it. Aubrey, is a 5-year quarterback. He's strength of the team, and he's got a few college offers, and we've really stuck it, with the game plan of running the ball tonight. It's kind of surprised me.
I know it. We've, against Midway, against Sunbright, against Pickett, we've come out throwing a lot, and tonight we've run the ball a lot, and we're going to continue to run it. So Lancaster's the deep back. He's going to hand it to him. Oh, no, he's going to fake it. Going to give it to number 4, Joe Birdwell, and he's going to get tackled just shy of the 50-yard line.
Pass complete to number 4, Joseph Birdwell.
That was a nice pass by Aubrey Link.
Yeah.
We fooled him. We lined up and looks like a Trousdale County formation.
I know that little wing set, fake the handoff, come up, and threw a strike to number 4, Joe Birdwell. And they marked it just shy of the 50. And that clock is going to continue to tick. And so Bulldogs looking to extend their lead 21-0. Got a receiver lined up on both sides. We're going to stay in that wing T formation. Birdwell, Dallas, and Lancaster lined up. And he's going to hand it to Dallas up the middle. And there's a flag thrown.
I believe somebody on the offensive line moved a little early there.
I'm going to say this gets declined. A little blocking, little chop block
Chop
action
block.
going on. That's going to back them up.
That's a drive killer right there.
It is. You got to play. I mean, one of the things you want to do is you want to play in front of the chains. I know when I worked with Coach Brown and Coach Shoulders here, that was one of the things they stressed to the team is play in front of the chains. You don't want to play behind the chains because it's hard to come back, and it's hard to get those yards back. And that's about a 15-yard penalty right there.
Yeah, it'd be 1st and 25.
I thought if it was just, a false start or, illegal movement, that they might decline that and it'd be a 2nd and 10. But, my goodness, they're looking at a 1st and 25. And now we got to get back to the air, which really hasn't worked a whole lot for us tonight. So Lancaster's going to go in motion. He's going to line up to the left of the quarterback. He's giving him an empty set. And he's looking to throw it over the middle to number 4, Joe Birdwell. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get a lot of it back and be tackled around the 47-yard line. So good, again, good catch, good throw by Birdwell and Link. And it's going to still be 2nd down and long for the Bulldogs. And, you're close to midfield. We can get back to running the ball now after that play.
Yeah, we're in 4-down territory now. Nice catch by Joe Birdwell and broke a few tackles, got a few yards on it.
So we stand that 2-by-2 set. Lancaster's going to go in motion. He's going to line up to the left. It's going to be an empty set, 3-by-2. Link's getting the snap. He's looking to the left and throw. He's going to empty it out, and he's going to go, and they're going to get him this time. But he's going to actually pick up a lot of yards. Just a big kid.
Yep, they were trying to strip him, and they let him get out of the grasp right there.
Number 12, Aubrey Link.
3rd and manageable now.
Brings up 3rd down.
So now we got 3rd down. Ball is in Saints territory on the 47-yard line. Need about 7 yards for the first. Well, they can get back and run it. And this is 4-down territory. If you get 3 or 4 yards, you can run it. If you don't, come out throwing. Your defense has done a great job with the Saints tonight, holding them in check. We come out in a 2-by-2 set. We get the snap. He's looking to the right and throw. Trying to throw it out to number 4. It's going to fall incomplete. I think they was looking to Link on the to Birdwell on that one.
4th down and 7. It's decision time right here.
I don't think you can make a wrong decision here. If you punt it and get a good one, Aubrey's got a good enough leg to get it down there inside the 10. If you go for it, I mean, you're still going to give the ball back to them in their own territory. So let's see what we decide.
I believe we're going.
And we are going. We're in a 2-by-2 set.
Coach Link's a riverboat gambler.
So we're going to get a timeout right here. So we're going to take a timeout and think it over. So while they're in timeout, we're going to take one too. We'll be right back. All right, and so we get a punt, and it's going to be fielded by number 1. Number 7, Lincoln Higginbotham. And I don't know if I was him, I'd let that one go.
14, Tyler Lancaster.
That's going to give the Saints terrible, terrible field position. And a great job on the covers there by Tyler Lancaster and Houston Taylor.
Believe Mount Juliet Christian is going to be starting on their own 4-yard line.
So when I was watching the Providence Christian game, Providence Christian did get a safety when Mount Juliet was lined up back deep as well. So we might get something right here.
Yeah, bad snap or any missed handoff. It's disastrous down on this side.
So we're going to gun. 2 receivers left. Get the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it deep. And he's got a receiver. And that's the best pass he's thrown all night. It's going to be complete to number 10. See if I can get him. Number 10, Daniel Vasconellos.
That's
He's the
their
kicker. He is the kicker, but he got a step on the receiver. And that was a great catch by him.
Vasconcelos for the Saints' 1st down.
I mean, there's nothing you do about that. I think, was that number 7, Kelby Wheeler? He was over there. He was on him. He just.
Yeah, that was a really good pass. And
so that gives them some room to breathe. And they're looking to get some points on the board, and they get the ball back to start the half. So they come out, 2 receivers right. Quarterback is in the gun. Get the snap, and he's going to hand it to number 8. He's going to cut up the middle, and he's got a lot of room right there. He's gone, Dustin. Look at Adrian Sieber.
30,
Look at Adrian Sieber. So they handed to number 8 up the middle. He picked up, what, 60, 50 yards?
Yeah, he's down at the 10, and Adrian Sieber with a hustle play, and actually, I believe number 8 could be he could be hurt right there. He's hobbling off. Sieber kind of rode up on his leg.
That looked like that looked like DK Metcalf chasing down Buda Baker.
That won't show up in the stat column, but Adrian Sieber saved us 7 points right there.
He did. So they're going to come out in the gun. He's going to get the snap. He's going to hand it to number 2 up the middle, and he's going to run straight into Jordan Ray. And he's not going to go anywhere.
Jordan Ray is dominating this offensive line for Mount Juliet Christian tonight. He's living in the backfield.
I think he's one that started since he was in 8th grade, right?
Carry by number 2, Micah
So
Smith.
he's a 4-year starter.
Down.
You don't get many of those. You don't get many of those in high school football. So he's a 4-year starter, and he's a big kid, and he's probably the biggest kid on the line right now.
Looks like
for both teams.
Looks like Mount Juliet Christian's running back is getting his ankle taped over there.
Okay, so Sieber caught him from behind. That was just a great play, saved a touchdown. If the Bulldogs can hold him here, that would be thanks to Adrian Sieber on that one. So they come out in a 2 receiver to the right, set to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. Number 2 is in the backfield, line up to the right of the quarterback. He's getting the snap, and he's going to throw it up. Touchdown, Saints. And that's going to get them a little closer and make this game 7-6 with 3:14 left to go in the half.
For a touchdown.
And we got us a ball game.
Yeah, that's number 4, Andy Griffin. He's the tight end right there. His little Tim Tebow pop pass right over the middle. That was an impressive drive, 95 yards.
It was. It was. Big play, big run, big pass, big run, and they finished it off. So we're getting set to kick. Vasconellos is getting the kick. It's going to be no good.
I believe it got tipped.
If something happened, but regardless, that's going to make our score with 3:14 left to play in the half.
Right, no good.
Bulldogs leading the Saints 14-6. We'll be right back.
Bulldogs lead.
So we got a good football game on our hands right here. He's going to pooch it. It's going to be caught over the shoulder by number 4, Joe Birdwell, and I don't understand this at all by the Saints, and we're going to score. We're going to come close to scoring. And he's going to be drugged out of bounds inside the 35-yard line in Saints territory, and I don't get that.
Yeah, I believe Mount Juliet Christian, I believe they outthought themselves on that one.
And
it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
last time you kicked it off, you put it in the end zone, and then you try to pooch it to one of our better athletes. And he found a seam off the left side, and now they're deep into Saints territory. And the Bulldogs, they have enough time. They can still run. They can still run the football. They can still do their offense because they have a very short field to work with. We're going to come out in a pistol formation. No, shotgun formation. Lancaster line up to the left. 2 receivers line up to the right. He's looking to his right to throw. He throws another screen, and it's going to fall incomplete and just overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, if he catches that, he's still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They've marked it on the Saints' 34-yard line. So Joe, he took that from 30-yard line to 34-yard line. All right, and so the Bulldogs break the huddle. We send that same form. No, we're in a 2-by-2 set. Bird will line up to the right in the slot. Dallas slot to the left. Lancaster line up to the right of the quarterback. Dallas goes in motion. He's going to line up to the right of the quarterback. We're looking for that flood route. He's going to throw it to the middle, off the hands of number 4, Joe Birdwell, just a little high. So back-to-back passes out of Aubrey Link's hand, just a little high.
If he puts that on the numbers, that's a touchdown.
So we don't want to give Mount Juliet the ball back.
No, this is
especially as fast as they just scored.
This is kind of, we got plenty of time. We could still run the ball and play for 4 downs here. I'm surprised Matt Locution right here.
Yeah,
on the outside.
He's lined up to the far right out there in a 2x2 set. Link's going to take off, and now he's going to fall down. He's going to slip, and he slowed. Okay, he's up. And he's just a little frustrated. That's going to bring up 4th down after this quarterback sack, and he's going to lose a lot. We might see how big an arm Aubrey has right here. Could almost pooch punt it.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're the Saints defense, you want to kind of keep it in front of them. Don't let them get a bunch.
Looks like we're going.
All right, we're in an empty set. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Link gets a snap, and we're coming. And it's going to fall incomplete. And the Saints are going to have pretty good field position right here.
Pass intended for number 14, Tyler Lancaster, is incomplete.
And they forced a turnover on down. So
Turnover on down.
I think 4 straight passes,
Yeah,
3 incompletions, and 1 sack.
Yeah, we kind of went away from what was working right there. I think we kind of maybe just thought 4-minute offense, quick strike right here and score.
All right, and so the Saints are going to take over on their own 40-yard line. All right, Cartwright is back in the game. He's lined up to the left of the quarterback. He's in the gun. 2 receivers to the left. Got a H-back lined up to the right. And get the snap. The quarterback's going to roll out to his left. He's looking to throw, and that's a duck.
A duck.
Will fall incomplete. And if I was the Saints and I was calling plays right here, I think I would give it back to the guy who broke one for about 60 a minute ago.
Yeah, Mount Juliet Christian, I believe they have all their timeouts left.
So they got plenty of time to run. I mean, they can run the ball right here and call timeout and do a few things. So they're going to come out, and 2 receivers lined up to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. All right, we're going to get the snap, and he's going to hand it to him. He's going to find a little crease up the middle, and number 75 right there dragging him down. Number 54, Damian Patterson is in on the tackle as well. And it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Saints.
Tackle Jordan Ray.
So he picked up about a yard. 3rd down and 9.
They didn't call a timeout there, so I almost feel like they're okay with going down 14-6 at half.
Well, they get the ball to start the second quarter too. So the second half. All right, and so they're going to come out 3 receivers to the left. Tight end to the right.
I do like that we kept Kelby Wheeler in the middle of the field right here.
Watch out, a pass deep left over there. And the Saints are going to take a timeout. So they let it run all the way down, took a timeout. And so while they're in timeout, we're going to pay a bill. We'll be right back. So we're getting the clock straight. And we do have the time put back on. They're going to come out. Saints are going to come out, 3 receivers lined up to the left. Tight end right. And the Bulldogs, if you look, they've got 8 men in the box. All right, and so we're getting ready to start. Get the snap, and he's going to roll out to his left again. Good block by number 8. He's going to throw it, and I don't know what. He threw it up there to a fan in the bleachers.
Yeah, he hit the receiver in the 3rd row up there.
So that's going to fall incomplete.
Pass incomplete, brings up a Bulldog.
4th down and 9.
That's a big stop because bad snap right here, anything like that. We still got time. We at least got time for 2 or 3 plays.
And Joe, he's a good returner. So if they kick it to him, he can pick up some yards right here. I don't think it's a time you're going to see a fake. All right, and so get the snap. They're going for it. And it's going to be a good kick. Going to hit and take a good bounce. Going to mark it out at the 27-yard line.
Yep, 27-yard line.
So we got a minute 01 left. Bulldogs going to take over on their own 27-yard line. And I'm not sure on the timeouts. If we have any, like you said, it's just going to be 1.
I wouldn't mind. Aubrey's got a cannon on him. I wouldn't mind taking a shot right here and just see. Maybe you get a pass interference.
You never know. At the same time, you don't want the quarterback to take a hit, him fumble here either.
Yeah.
So we may take a knee. I don't know. Nope, we're gonna go out and run it. So we're in a 2-by-2 set. Receivers lined up, tight on both sides. Quarterback is in the gun. Link gets the snap. He's gonna roll out to his right. He throws it out to Houston Taylor, and Houston is met immediately, tackled by number 3, Caden Curtis.
That's another freshman.
And they got a lot of them. They play a lot of freshmen. So he picked up, about 3 on the carry, on the catch. He's going to bring up 2nd down to 7. Clock is under 40 seconds.
We're going no huddle.
So we're lined up 2-by-2 set. Lancaster, he goes in motion, lines up out to the left. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his right to throw. He throws it up to number 4, Joe Birdwell. He's got some room. He's up to 30. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a throw, what a catch.
Joseph Bardwell, touchdown!
So that's going to make the score 20-6, pending the extra point. Big catch and throw by Lincoln Birdwell.
Joe Burwell showed his speed right there.
Yeah, he did. Nobody was able to catch up with him. About a 70-yard. Yeah, we're going to say about a 70-yard catch and throw, or throw and catch. Kick is going to be good. So with 20 seconds left to play, the Bulldogs have extended their lead, 20-6. We'll be right back.
The kick is good by number 12 in the hole, number 10.
Man, this thing just sometimes I don't know. There it goes. So we tried an onside kick and it didn't go 10 yards, did it?
No.
God almighty, man. That's going to give them good field position.
No, I would probably just kick that away.
God almighty. All right, and now we're back, and I think the Bulldogs, they tried an onside kick. It did not go 10 yards, and so the Saints, they're going to have great field position right here. Ball is on the Bulldogs' 49-yard line. We've got 18 seconds left, and looks like we're going to drop 2 back. No, we're going to drop 3 back. We got Massey lined up deep. Oh, we'll bring Taylor up, so we got 2 deep back.
A little prevent.
All right, no, we got 3. Good. All right, so quarterback's in the gun. Snap, he's looking to throw. He's going to throw it out to number 8 on a swing pass, and it's going to fall incomplete. He just held on to it for a little long, and I think if he would have caught that, he might have been still running. There was nobody out there, and the Bulldogs in that deep prevent.
Right is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down on the Bulldogs' 49-yard line. 13 seconds left to play in the half.
Biggest thing right here is no penalties and nothing behind you.
Exactly. Don't want to give up a cheap score. Go in halftime up 21-6. So they're in a 3-receiver set to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. He's going to throw it up. It's a duck. And we got 9 seconds left. And I don't know if I would mount Juliet Christian, I'd just take a knee right here.
Number 7's hobbling off again.
It's incomplete, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, him and number 3. I'm sorry, him and number 8, they've been back and forth off the field. They haven't been on the field much tonight. And it's shown, too.
Yeah.
So they come out 3 receivers, 2 receivers set to the right. We're in the gun. Cartwright lined up to the right of the quarterback. Get the snap. He's going to hand it to him up the middle. And he's going to be met immediately by Chris Martinez. No, that's not Chris Martinez. That is, yep, that is Chris Martinez.
Chris Martinez.
All right, that is Chris
Tackle made by
Martinez.
number
So
78, Chris
that's going to end the half.
Martinez.
Bulldogs
At the end
lead
of the first half.
21-6. We'll be right back.
Bulldogs.
He punches it out there, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the Bulldogs are going to take over. I mean, the Saints are going to take over on the Bulldogs 35, on their own 35-yard line. And so the Saints, you know, if they're going to get back in this game, they're going to have to get something going offensively. I don't know how many first downs they've had in this game, but it's not been many.
No, they just had that one drive they had a little success on, and the 95-yard drive.
And that was really just two big plays. One big pass and then a long run where that running back, he got loose, and it looks like he's back in the game. And, you know, I think I told you at one point I'd feed him and that number 7, Lincoln Higginbotham, I'd feed them most of the game.
Number 7's got his helmet off over there. I don't know if he's going to come back in.
All right, and so they're going to come out in a 2-by-1 set. 2 receivers lined up to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. We've got a little motion. Going to give it on a jet sweep to the right. And he's got some room over there. He's going to cut it back up the middle, and it was a slow cut. And he's not going to pick up much, if any.
Carry to number 6, Mason Hooter will be second down.
So he's going to lose about a yard on the carry. It's going to be second down and 11. So good job by the Bulldogs of setting the edge right there and forcing him back in to his tacklers. And we got a loss of a yard on the run for the Saints. So they come out in another 2-by-1 set. Quarterback is in the gun. Cartwright lined up to the right of the quarterback. Got another jet sweep. Going to give it to number 8. He's going to cut it up the middle, and he's got a lot of room. And he's going to be met by number 4, Joe Birdwell. He's going to bring him down, but he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the carry, and it's going to bring up a third down and about third down and a short 4, long 3 for the Saints. So ball is on the Bulldogs, the Saints' 42-yard line. They're going to stay in that in the gun. 2 receivers lined up to the right, 1 to the left. Cartwright lined up in the backfield. And I think we're going to get an early timeout. So we're at 10:36 left to go in the third quarter. Saints take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Cartwright in the backfield with quarterback. Slot receiver to the right, that is number 1. I think that's Hezekiah Amick. He goes in motion, and he's going to give it up the middle to number
Martinez.
Cartwright. And there's Chris Martinez right there, untouched, forces the tackle on, gets the tackle for loss. And now they're forcing the Saints to punt, and that's exactly what we're going to get. So number 7, one of their better players, Lincoln Higginbotham, he's been on a lot of tackles, a few offensive plays. He is on the sideline over there with his helmet off, so he may be hurt.
That's been a key in this game, I feel like. They're missing him.
So we got the snap, the kick. And that's going to be end over end, so it's going to roll. Joe's going to get a chance to return this. And he's just going to fall on it. I don't know.
Yeah, he may should have just let that.
He ain't got to touch it. So the Bulldogs going to take over on their own, let's be about their own 33-yard line. So last time the Bulldogs had the ball, it was before halftime. League was able to hit Joe for the long 60-yard reception to make this game 21-6. And the Saints' offensive struggles continue.
Got a score update. Macon and Smith is 3-3 with 15 seconds to go in the game.
That's a good defensive battle.
That's a Mike Brown type game right there.
That is. So Bulldogs can come out, pistol formation. Dallas lined up to the left of the quarterback, and he's going to hand it up the middle to Lancaster. And he's not going to get anywhere. He's not going to get anything. Be tackled at the line of scrimmage. May have picked up one if he does.
Mount Juliet Christian, they're really stacking the box, and they're manning up on the outside. I wouldn't mind seeing a little play action. Take a shot right here.
So I told you wrong earlier. We were on the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. We picked up 2 on that carry. Now it's ball's on the 30-yard line. We've got a 2nd down and 8. So the Bulldogs are going to come out, send that pistol formation. Lancaster the deep back. Dallas lined up to right of the quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bird will line up in the slot, and we're going to pass. He's looking for Taylor, and Taylor was running the post route and just overthrew him a little bit. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. And now they're probably going to come out and throw right here.
Yeah, I believe that was just a little miscommunication there. I don't know if wrong route or anything like that. I don't know, but
yeah, he threw that ball toward the sideline, and Taylor was running toward the middle. So I don't know exactly what happened. There's a little dew right here, so that ball may be a little hard to grip too. So Bulldogs going to break the huddle right here. They're going to come out in a 2-by-2 set. Lancaster's going to go in motion. He's going to line up out to the right. So we got an empty backfield. 5 receivers. And he's going to throw it out to Joe on a slant, and he's going to split 2 guys, and he's on the run again, and he's just going to fall at about the 47-yard line, but he's going to be able to pick up a 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Good coverage there by the Saints. Joe just got it, split them, got upfield.
Joe is he's really impressed after the catch tonight.
So ball is just on the top end of the 47. Still in Bulldog territory.
Clock's your friend here.
Yep, they come out in a pistol formation. No, shotgun formation. Dallas line up H back to the right. He's going to hand it to Lancaster, and he is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Picked up maybe a yard, and tackler, he had his hand around the ball, trying to pull it out.
Jacoby Green, he's a freshman.
So a lot of freshmen. So he picked up maybe a half a yard, and it's going to be 2nd down, and we'll still call it 10. Ball sitting close to midfield, sitting in the red of the R. Clock should be under 7:40 when we snap it. We got a receiver lined up to the left. It's the single receiver. That's Will Massey. Birdwell and Taylor lined up to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to fake the handoff, and Link is going to just look to throw it, and going to fall incomplete. Will Massey slipping on the route. 3rd down and 10 for the Dogs.
Coach, was that like a RPO there?
I'm not real sure what happened. He faked the handoff. He looked like he wanted to run, and then he just stopped, put his foot in the ground, and tried to throw it. Pumped a couple of times, and so we got a 3rd down and 10. 7:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We may see Joe on one of these slants or Taylor deep. We hadn't hit Taylor yet. So 2-by-2 set. Lancaster, he lines up to the left. 3-by-2 now. He's looking to his left to throw, and he's got Will Massey in stride, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the 20.
That pass is complete to number 3, Will Massey, for another Bulldogs 1st down.
All right, so great pitch and catch by Link and Massey all the way down to the Saints 20-yard line, and the Bulldogs are threatening to score again.
Score right here would put Mount Juliet Christian really behind it.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 20-yard
The Bulldogs
line.
need to take care of the football. One of the things that got us in trouble 2 weeks ago was turnovers, and we would get it down here, look like we were about to score, then turn it over. So we're going to go into 3 receivers right, tight. He's going to throw it out to Joe. He's going to complete it. He's not going to pick up a whole lot, maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Dogs. Ball is now inside the 20, around the 18-yard line. All right, so Link, he gets the call from the sidelines. We're at the 6:30 mark, left to play in the third. So we come out in a 2-by-2 set. Receiver stacked on the left. He's looking to the left to throw it. Throws it to a slant to number 2, Dalton Dallas. And Dallas is a big kid to bring down. He's still carrying kids with him. They finally blow the whistle, and he may be.
Pass is complete to number 2, Dalton Dallas.
It's going to be third and short.
So we got third and short. We may give it to Lancaster right here and let him do his thing. And so we got third down and about 2 to go to get the first. Ball is sitting just inside the 15-yard line. Looks to be around the 14, 13-yard line.
Coach, this has been an impressive drive right here.
It is, taking time off the clock, hitting the passes, and now we're under center in that wing set. He's going to give it to Dallas going to the left, and he is going to break a tackle and get close to a touchdown. And they're going to call him just short of the goal line.
Inch line.
Dalton Dallas, just short of the goal line.
So just short of the goal line. It's going to be,
It'll be first and goal.
it's going to be first and goal from about 6 inches. So we're going to see a quarterback sneak right here.
Yep.
Get under center, just sneak it with your 215-pound quarterback. And I'm assuming that's what he weighs. I'm not real sure. Maybe more.
Yeah,
So
he's the biggest kid on the field.
So, yep, we're getting it right here. And he's going to go to the left, fall over. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Quarterback sneak by Aubrey Link, and that's going to make it 27-6.
Bulldogs feeding up the middle for 12, Aubrey Link. For Bulldogs, touchdown!
So that's going to extend it to a 21-point game with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. All right, and so Link for the extra point, snap, hold, kick is, I think it's good. It was close, but it was good. So with 5:03 left to play in the third, the Bulldogs have extended their lead, 28-6. We'll be right back. Bulldogs lead 28-6. And it's a little pooch kick, and they're going to have a chance to return it. And
He got it back.
he did get it back, so good try. He did fumble a little bit. Taylor almost got down there. But number 2, Micah Smith, was able to hop on it. That was a junior. So I don't think we've called any of these seniors out tonight. Well, not a lot of seniors for the Saints.
No.
Very young.
They've got a little foundation, you know, with this freshman class.
They do. All right, and so the Saints, they're going to look to get something going offensively. They've struggled a lot tonight. Haven't been able to get much going. They tried throwing, had a little success there. They're in a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback is in the gun. All right, we bring in the house. We roll out, and he throws it to number 10. Is going to be completed, but only for about a 3-yard gain. Number 23, Houston Taylor, on the coverage. So we had about 3 or 4 coming on the blitz, it looked like. We were manned up on the outside. Taylor was right there to make the coverage, to make the tackle. So we got second down and about 7. Ball looks to be around the 38-yard line, 39-yard line, deep into Saints territory. They're in a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback is in the gun. All right, and so get the snap, looking to pass. Throws a swing pass out, and then there's no one there. And
Dropped it.
Oh, man, he had it. Ball's incomplete. Pass intended to number 2, Micah Smith. Ball's incomplete, and that's going to bring up third down and 7.
That's probably the best pass Padilla's thrown all night right there.
He has, and he had a lot of room in front of him. Only one man to beat.
We can't say enough about this defense Rebel and Springs has put on tonight.
I know Coach Madden, he's done a fantastic job. Only 3 touchdowns and now 4 games. And so one of the best defensive performances one of the best defensive teams we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
So they're in a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback's in the gun. We're manned up over here to the left, so we may see. And I think there's going to be a delay of game. Yep, delay of game. And there's no excuse for delay of game, especially when you got play clocks over here. So delay of game on the Saints. That's gonna back them up. Now they're looking at a 3rd down and 12.
Be 3rd down and 12.
And they're down 22 points, and so they got a lot. They got a lot to make up right here. So we got a bad snap and another whistle. It's gonna be false start.
False start number 10, the kicker right there.
So a 3rd and 7 is now turned into about a 3rd and 17. So they've lost 10 yards, and
It'll be 3rd down and 17.
And now the Saints are the ones playing behind the sticks.
They might just want to punt on 3rd down here.
They were actually they were lucky they blew the whistle. That was a terrible snap. Low snap again.
Yeah.
He's got a receiver.
Oh, cracked.
Had a receiver right here open in the middle.
Aubrey Link came unblocked.
And so Link on the tackle. It looked like a bunch of Bulldogs were there.
Second the play made by number 12, Aubrey Link, number 2.
So that's going to bring up 4th and
number 75.
4th and 80 for the for the Saints, and they're going to be punting. And Joe Birdwell, he's lined up here around midfield. So Saints back deep in their own territory.
If they give Joe a little room here, he might make a house call. Homecoming, senior night, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yep.
Juliet Christian's sending a player in on late.
Joe, he's one of those 3-sport athletes. He plays all of them.
This kicker, he's pretty good, though, left-footed.
It's end over end, so it's going to get a good kick.
Oh, come get it. Oh, he made his first guy miss.
He's made another one. No, I see no yellow on the field. All right, so good return by Joe. Up to about around the 30-yard line.
You know, Joe, he's not big and he's not fast, but he's shifty in open field.
He's got a quick first step.
Yep. He'll make somebody miss, and then he accelerates quickly.
Which, you know, when he plays basketball, that's really going to be, I guess, he'd probably be one of your better defensive players.
Yeah, he's got a little something to him, I will say. He does.
So they're going to mark the ball around the 28-yard line.
Do we take a shot here, or are we just going to content when running it?
I don't, man.
Let's take a shot.
You have 22. Houston Taylor right here up. He's one on man up here over on the left side.
What would Josh Heupel do here?
He'd take a shot.
Yeah.
He'd be throwing it to Jalen Hyatt. Oh, empty set. Link is looking. He's taking a shot.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wide open.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Oh, they're going to call it.
The one.
Pass caught by number 23, Houston Taylor. LBL Bulldogs, 1st and goal.
We're just toying with them now.
If you've watched any film, I think I'd had someone over the top on him. He burnt Sunbright. He burnt Midway. And they put him over there one-on-one.
He high-pointed that ball nicely.
It was, yeah, he did. So we got a smokestack eye right here. And it's going to be another quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with 2:16 left to go in the third, Bulldogs have extended their lead 34-6, and now are getting ready to kick an extra point. And that probably, I'm going to say that one put it away.
Yeah.
That one put it away.
You know, Houston, just a sophomore, he's got a lot of potential. He really went up there and got that ball, and, you know, when he gets it, he's aggressive up the field with it. He don't dance around. He gets it and he's gone.
So 6-3 Macon County right now.
Kick by number 12.
Is the game over?
Number 10. Kick is good.
So Smith has the ball on the 3-yard line, 4th and goal. And they're looking to score. They're in overtime, so low-scoring game. So we're getting set to kick off. 35-6 lead for the Bulldogs. and they're going to kick it. Number 2 is going to field it about the 20, and he's got a space. He is at the 40, the 50. Going to put his foot in the ground in 40-yard line into Bulldog territory, and let's see where they mark him.
Kick return by number 2, Micah Smith.
So they're going to mark him inside the 35.
That's the first time we've not kicked it out of bounds.
That's right. And I think I'd have probably continued to kick it out of bounds.
At the Bulldogs 35.
Because all night the Saints have had it on their own 35, and now they're in Bulldog territory on the 35-yard line after a big return. So the Saints are going to come out. They've got a short field here to work with, great field position. They're going to have to get something going fast to get back in this game. They got 3 receivers lined up to the right. Quarterback is in the gun, tight end left. All right, and so we show a blitz. And he's dropping back to pass. Throws out a swing out, and there's nobody in front of him. Oh, and that was a swing pass off to number 2.
Micah Smith, he finished his run there.
He did. Taylor held on for dear life.
He wasn't trying to make anybody miss. He was running over him.
From out Juliet Christian Academy, first down.
I figured, with the Bulldogs blitzing like that and us playing back in coverage, I figured we might have seen more of that tonight from the Saints. That's really the first time they've been able to complete something like that. So this is a must score for the Saints. They come out and still in that 3 receiver set, this time to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Micah Smith lined up to the left of the quarterback, tight end right. Get the snap, it's low snap, he's looking to pass. Jordan Ray he's going to throw it out of bounds. And now you can't do that in high school football. You've got to be throwing to a receiver.
Didn't make it back to the line either.
And no, it did not. So it'll be intentional grounding. So in high school football, you have to throw to an intended receiver. This isn't the NFL, this isn't college where you can get outside of the box and then throw it out. You have to throw it a receiver. So they're going to lose downs and yards. And so they're going to be back on the 35-yard line. Let's see if they still see a first down. I hadn't seen a. Yep, it is going to be a loss of down. So they got second down and about 25 to get the first. We come out of the gun, 3 receivers left. Get a low snap, looking to pass. He's going to throw it up the middle, and it's almost intercepted by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. Pass was intended at number 4, Andy Griffith, but he falls before he can get the ball, and that was almost a pass straight to Lancaster.
Yeah, he probably should have caught that one.
Might still be running if he does.
Yep.
So now we got third down and long for the Saints, and
passing complete on the play, broken up by number.
Man, the quarterback on that last play, that's that first down play. Probably been better off just taking the sack there.
Our front 4 on the defensive line has really gave Mount Juliet Christian some problems all night. So they're having a hard time blocking them.
So we got 15 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Saints gonna stay in that same formation. Looking throws it across the middle. Good catch by number 1, and he's going to try to get upfield, and we got a flag right here. I think it might be face mask. I think there's going to be a face mask call. I think I saw someone's helmet get tugged on.
Yeah, that's what he signaled in right there. I believe it's going to be on number 9, Adrian Sieber, I believe.
So that's that's a terrible break for the Bulldogs because, even with that catch, they're still looking at fourth down and fourth down and about 8. So now they're going to get 10 yards tacked onto that. So face mask on the Bulldogs, going to bring up first down and goal for the Saints. I think they're going to put that on the. They're going to put it on the 10-yard line. So. And that's going to end the third quarter. So your score at the end of
At
3,
the end of the
Saints
third
down
quarter,
35-6. We'll be right back. All right, and now we're back, and the Saints have the ball on the Bulldogs 10-yard line. They're going to give it to, they'll run a little counter play right here that's going to be stuffed by number 12, Aubrey Link. I think number 3, Caden Curtis, freshman, on the carry. And so they're looking at a second down and goal, still from the 10-yard line. Didn't gain or lose anything on that run. So it's safe to say that the Saints are going to go for it right here. And it's 4-down territory. Well, clock is not the Saints' friend. I think I would get a little sense of urgency right here if I were them. Come out, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Quarterback is in the gun. Got 5 seconds left on the play clock. He's got the snap, and he's going to hand it to number 8. He's going to be met by number 75, Jordan Ray.
Jordan Ray, he's probably had 10 tackles tonight.
Hayden Wright.
That time, they left him unblocked.
Yeah.
And, man, I don't know, I think I would follow the guys in white if I were that running back instead of running to the ones in red. So we're under 11 minutes left to play in this quarter, in the game. I think the fans are starting to clear out a little bit. Yep. 3rd down and goal, still from the 10. Quarterback's in the gun. Cartwright line up to the right of the quarterback. 2 receivers right, tight end left. Got a snap, and he's going to hand it to number 8. He's going to cut it up the middle, and he's going to be stopped just a hair short.
Tackle made by number 54, Damian Patterson.
So he's going to be stopped just a hair short of the 5-yard line. He'll pick up about 4.
It's a nice ankle tackle by Damian Patterson right there. He saved a touchdown.
So ball is on the run. Ball around the 6-yard line. Saints, they have to put it in right here. 4th down, goal to go.
I'm really surprised they haven't went to that junior number 4 right there, Andy Griffin. They went away from him.
He's a big kid too.
He is.
He goes in motion right there. Lines up to the left. And quarterback rolls out to his left. He's looking to throw. And he throws it up. And off the hands of number 1, Hezekiah Amick. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs.
Coach Madden's defense bends but don't break right there.
So Bulldogs going to take over.
That pass intended for number 7, Lincoln.
Deep into their own territory.
It'll be a turnover on down. It'll
Ball
be Bulldogs
looks to be
football.
around the 6-yard line.
Let's
9:41 left to play.
Let's talk a little bit about next week. We'll be 3-1 heading to Gainsboro.
So if things hold in, we'll go play Jackson County next week. Jackson County, last time I looked, was down 27-6 at halftime to Westmoreland, which that's a region game for Jackson County. And Jackson County, a lot like Mount Juliet Christian, they're playing a lot of freshmen. See if I can find a score on that one. Macon Smith, like we did officially get a final on that one, 6-3. Upperman beat Livingston 35-14. We'll stay right here. But Jackson County, I can't find a score on that. I'll get to that in just a second. And now we're getting lined up right here. Bulldogs taking over, and I think they're just going to line up and try to run it right here. Take care of the football. That's the big thing. And I can't see who has the ball.
Yeah, it's game tackle by about 3 Saints right there.
Let's see. He's getting up slow, whoever it is.
I think it might be Dallas.
Tackle made by number 50.
Yep, that's Dalton Dallas on the carry. So you give it to your big guy right there close, just trying to get a couple of yards. And they actually don't get anything right there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 deep into their own in the Bulldogs' own territory. And they're just looking to run this clock down.
Yeah.
Don't give them a chance to score. Don't want to, have any silly turnovers right here. So we stay in that, still under center. Double tight, and he's just going to throw a little out route to number 3, Will Massey, and Will is just going to catch it, can't get his balance and fall down. That's going to be 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 3rd down.
And I don't think they picked anything up on that one. So maybe a half a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down. We'll still say 10. Under 9 minutes left to go in the game.
Would not be surprised if we took a shot here.
I think I just
Homecoming.
here. Oh, here it is, 2 by 2.
Homecoming.
Empty set, so we're gonna throw it. We manned up. Will Massey's manned up over here to throws it to Tyler Lancaster. It's gonna fall incomplete, and it's gonna be 4th down for the Dogs.
Pass intended for number 14, Tyler Lancaster.
You know, under 9 minutes, I figured we might start seeing some subs. Figure we might start seeing a few subs. But here we're going to punt. I think just punting out of bounds. Last time we kicked it to them, they returned it. So let's just, I think if I'm Aubrey right here.
Yeah, especially with a big lead, just
kick it out. Let your defense work. And now we kick it to him.
Oh, we kicked it to him.
And he's got some room to work.
Make Kelby Wheeler miss.
That's holding.
Yeah. Yeah, they called it.
He called it. Back judge got it. You always count on Clifton Bowles to come through for us.
Yeah, he's solid as it comes.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy to see. That one. No, son, you. Number 8 was trying to argue his case, and he grabbed it. I mean, I saw the jersey pull, so that was holding.
Freshman mistake.
Yeah. You know, I know for Mount Juliet Christian, they'll probably circle this on their. They'll probably circle this game next year. This will be at Mount Juliet Christian next year. They're not losing anybody of note. They're only going to get bigger, faster, stronger, and so I think they may have this one circled next year when the Bulldogs come to Mount Juliet. All right, so the Saints are going to take over on the Bulldogs' 45-yard line. They're going to stand at. There are 3 receivers. I don't know. They're still trying to get lined up.
Yeah, they must have some subs in. They're really struggling to get lined up.
So we got 3 receivers right. 1 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. And Tyler Lancaster comes untouched. And
Dallas got him.
Dalton Dallas just chases him down.
Second the play, number 2. Dalton Dallas.
And he's going to lose about 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coach Madden's got to be pleased with the defense tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, 3 touchdowns in 4 games. You're about to go to 3-1. 2 shutouts.
Yep.
You can't ask for much better. And got an updated score. Clay County beat Monterey 35-13.
That kind of surprised me there.
Yeah, it does me too. See if I can find one on Joe Burns and Gordonsville. Yep. So Gordonsville beat Joe Burns 35-6.
6:55 remaining in the contest.
Saints come out of timeout. 3 receivers right. Quarterback's in the gun. We got 3rd and very long. And he throws it up, and it's going to be short. And intercepted by
Kelby Wheeler.
Kelby Wheeler. And he's going to try to run it back. He's at midfield. He's at 50.
He can break one.
And he doesn't. So number 3, Cartwright on the tackle. And Kelby Wheeler come over there to make the interception.
Number 7,
I believe last year Wheeler had the school record for interceptions in the season.
First down.
Kelby Wheeler adds another one. What a complete effort on the defensive side tonight.
So we're at 6:36 left to play in the game, and it's a 29-point game. So we may try to score a touchdown right here. Get that clock running on down.
I wouldn't show anything to Jackson County the rest of the game right here.
No, I just line up under center and just hand it off. And
Coach Loftus will have his hands full trying to figure out this defense we got going on.
Yes, sir.
We're flying around.
We're in a 2-by-2 set. Lancaster lined up to the right of the quarterback is in the gun. And we're coming out throwing. Throws it short to Joe Birdwell. Going to fall incomplete. And we got a player who's lost a helmet, so he's going to have to come off the field.
I don't know how that wasn't hands to the face somehow, I would think.
All right, and so we're going to put in Jaden Huffines at center.
Backup center right here.
Here we go.
I believe he's a freshman, eh? No, sophomore.
So it's Jaden Huffines, a sophomore.
I don't see him on the roster. Do you?
Second and 10 at the
Maybe one of those
49-yard
late
line.
additions. I don't see him.
I believe he's a sophomore.
So, yeah, we'll say he's a sophomore. So, we're going to stay in a 2-by-2 set. In the gun, Lancaster line up to the right, left of the quarterback. Dallas line up the slot to the left. He goes in motion, lines up to the right. High snap, he throws it out to him, and oh my goodness. So, pass was complete to number 23, Houston Taylor. But
Pass completed to number 23, Houston
number 20,
Taylor.
I think it's number 22 right there, of Maddox Metzgar,
Sure.
sophomore. I think if he had his head around, he's probably taking that one to the house.
Yeah, their secondary. They I don't know. I guess it's where they're young. They've been slow reacting to the ball in the air.
They have.
You know, I haven't seen any of their corners or safeties really break on a pass. And that might be just where the game's a little faster, you know, going from junior high up to high school. And
So we're in a smokestack eye, and we're just going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to go off the left side. And I don't know how they –
I thought his knee was down.
I thought he was too, but they let it play. And so that's going to bring up second down and about 4 for the Bulldogs. I think they need to get around the 30-yard line for first.
Number 14, Tyler Lancaster.
So they're going to give him about, oh gosh, actually they're going to, it's only going to be about a 3-yard gain. So second down is 7.
That's an old school formation, ain't it?
Yeah, it's smokestack eye, Maryland eye. On the old college games, they call it the Maryland
Yeah,
eye.
I think.
So, yeah, that's what smokestack eye, just I guess a goal line formation.
I think Coach Bond told me he used to run that.
We might have.
And it was like, I think you could fake it and have the quarterback roll out.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Oh, he's wide open.
Oh, yes, sir. Pitch and catch to Houston.
Pass complete to number 23, Houston Taylor.
So we try to put some more points on the board right here late in the game.
Well, I didn't think we'd show anything, but we're going to go ahead and empty her out.
Yeah, we not.
Homecoming, might as well.
Yeah, we're going to keep the foot on the pedal.
It's a Chamber of Commerce night anyways. Beautiful out.
Yeah.
Perfect crowd. Got
So we're going to come out in 2-by-2 set right here.
just first and goal.
It will be first and goal from about the 10. He's looking to pass, throws it out to Dalton Dallas, and there's no one there.
Nope. Touchdown.
Touchdown Bulldogs, Dalton Dallas.
That pass is complete to number 2, Dalton Dallas. Touchdown.
So that's going to make it 41-6, pending the extra point, and Aubrey's been perfect tonight.
Coach Schwanner, Mount Juliet Christian. They look deflated.
Yeah, they got some work to do.
Back to the drawing board.
They got some work to do. So, yeah, I was shocked by that Monterey Clay score. And
I tell you what, this score is going to send some shockwaves across the Upper Cumberland.
I think so.
You know,
I think so.
I think Clay County, Gordonsville, and Jackson and Perry, I think, is coming up. They're going to see this score. You know, a lot of people predicted this to be a very close ball game. They must be on a down year.
So we'll get a kick it off, deep kickoff, and we had a good return last time. Not so much this time. They're going to be tackled just I think short of the 40, around the 37, 38, and now we got some flags flying.
Yep. Leave a little extracurricular after the play. It's been a pretty clean game though, as far as flags.
Yeah, early in the game we had that offsetting penalty. Other than
Yeah.
that, just been a few, had a delay game, holding, false start, here and there, but not a lot of flags.
I believe we still got our starters in on defense here.
I think so.
That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, 42-6, clock's running.
Yeah, it is a running clock. It's going to back them up.
So that was on Mount Juliet Christian. Personal foul, going to back them up, so that's going to negate any kind of return. And that's going to put them inside the 35, inside the 25, around the 23-yard line.
Surprised they're going spread. I figured they might just run it out right here.
Yeah, so they're going to spread it out. 3 receivers right. Quarterback is in the gun. Dropping back to pass. We'll throw a slant to number 3. And we hadn't seen this tonight. He is gone.
Kelby's got an angle on him.
He's going to stop him.
Yeah.
We had a safety deep back there. But that's something we've not seen tonight from Mount Juliet. You know, they wait till they're down 42-6 to throw it out there. But number 3, that's one of their better players. That's Caden Curtis, and a freshman.
They are loaded with freshmen and got some potential. You know, it's hard for freshmen to come into high school football, and it's just a different game.
It is. So they stay in that same formation. Quarterback gets a snap, slow snap. He's looking left to throw, throws it out to number 10, another slant. And a tackle made by number 9, Adrian Sieber. So
complete to number 10, Daniel Vasconcel.
I'd like to see our defense get a stop here. They played well all game. Let's keep them out of here.
So it's going to be second down, 9-yard catch by Vasconellos, the kicker. Stay in that same formation, second and 1, minute 30 left to go in the game. Looking to his right to throw. He throws it up. It's a duck, but it's going to come down with it. Number 1 is going to be going to make the reception, but he's going to be tackled by number 3, Will Massey.
Will Massey saved a touchdown.
So
it'll be first and goal for the Saints.
I think Austin Hudgens, he predicted this game 34-14, and he wasn't far from it.
No, he definitely knows his stuff. He was right on. He said we was going to pound them, and he was correct. Be physical up front. Coach Reynolds, he's done a great job with that offensive line. I talked to him before the season, and he was really bragging on the offensive line, and they revamped the weight room. I think they got a bunch of new weights and everything in there, and they're really physical up front.
They are. They're going to drop back to pass right here, throw it up. Touchdown, Saint. Oh, no. Ooh, wait.
Oh.
Number 2, Micah Smith, a junior. He was wide open.
Hit him in the hands.
Wide open. It did hit him in the hands. So the clock's going to continue to tick. It's incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout.
Oh, no. Whoa.
So the Saints are going to –
Come on, Coach.
So the Saints are going to try to punch one in right here.
He might be job security. He wonder what he'll see this film. You know, wonder what kind of strategy he'll have.
Man, he mixes it up.
I was wondering what they kind of run on offense.
Offensively, he's gonna mix it up. Touchdown Saints. We got 12 seconds left. He's gonna mix it up a lot. Offensively, they're gonna pass it. But you know, last year I was watching them some. They started putting it in and started playing with the wing tee a little bit.
You know, with us running the ball with such success and able to throw the ball, that's going to give them some problems, I feel like.
You know, yeah. You know, and if we're going to get Jackson County, you know, this year is a year to do it. They're young. They've played a tough schedule themselves. You know, Westmoreland tonight, and then Sale Creek's been a tough game for them. And so they've played a tough schedule, and so you know, I'm expecting it to be a good game. You know, Coach Loftus, he's going to do his homework, and he'll have a plan almost to delay a game. So, throws it up, out of bounds. So, it's 42-12.
2-point conversion try fails.
And we got 10 seconds left.
We're 1-0 on the road, too, you know.
2-0. We went to Sunbright and Pickett.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're 2-0 on the road, and you know, that's some confidence.
So they onside it right here.
Onside kick, and can't tell who recovered that.
So they're going to let it go.
We're 54.
So that's going to be your game. Bulldogs beat the Saints 42-12. Next week, we travel to Jackson County to try to get to 4-1. And then after that, we play Perry County before we get to the meat of our schedule and start our region play. So, Dustin, thanks for helping me tonight.
It's a good night for the Bulldogs.
It was a good night for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs go to 3-1. Like I said, go to Jackson County next week. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in.